But we're going to go straight to Ash Gardner in the Bahamas right now. She is currently, I'm going to get this island right for us. She is currently on Green Turtle Cay in the Bahamas, which is just north of where the center is currently. So the Dorian kind of moving in right now. Ash, can you kind of give us an explanation of what you are experiencing right now and talk about the video that you sent us earlier today as well?
Hey, yeah. So right now we're just having a lot of wind. There's not much rain yet. We have rain, but it's not that much. But the wind is picking up dramatically. And yes, we took a video earlier when it was still pretty calm, but the ocean was raging pretty hard this morning. So, and then we've been getting videos from people on the island that are staying in the town area, and the town is flooded, and the storm has not arrived here yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna show on the screen the video that you took earlier for everyone. So this was taken around 8:30 a.m., correct?
Yeah.
So we're several hours away from that now. The storm slowly inching a little bit closer. Conditions continuing to deteriorate. Again, this is Ash Gardner live in the Bahamas on the phone with us, and she is on the Abaco Islands where Dorian is expected to kind of make landfall in the next few minutes. What are you guys feeling right now? Are you guys nervous? Are you just hanging out? Earlier we were talking about, what you guys were doing. Explain that to me again.
Well, right now, we're just preparing some food, making sure the kids have stuff to keep them entertained. So we're charging up all the tablets and all the phones, and we're expected to turn off the generator later on the day when it gets a little worse. But the older people here are nervous, but we're just sitting here waiting it out, hoping for the best. We've done this countless times, so I think we're pretty prepared for this one.
Right. You said to me earlier you've been through several of the last major hurricanes, the most recent one being Matthew, just in the past couple of years here in the Bahamas. Now, you also said that you have some small children with you. Explain to us, how old those children are, what they're kind of going through, and what they're experiencing right now.
Well, I have my 8-year-old. I have my little nephew. He's 5, and we have a 12 and a 13-year-old. They're pretty calm right now. They're just having some breakfast because they just woke up. They had a late night. But they're pretty calm. They're not nervous or anything as yet. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that they stay that way.
That's good. That's good. It's always, good to keep them occupied as well. So you said your power has already gone out, correct? And you're now running on generator power?
Yes. The power went out around 1:15, 1:30 last night. And we are on generator at this moment.
And how big?
The water is also off.
The water is off. Okay.
Yes.
And that was something they did as a precaution, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So how big, how wide would you say the island that you're on right now is?
Well, we're about 3 miles long, maybe about 3.5 miles wide. We're not a huge island, so we're pretty small. And we have about 500 plus people that live on the island.
And has everyone done a good job at preparing? Have you guys boarded up your windows and things like that?
Yes, everyone is prepared. Everyone did all their pre-hurricane preparations in the last 2 days, so we're all good.
That's good. It seems like you guys are just hunkering down and you're ready for the storm. You're just going to kind of wait it out. Obviously, you're expecting, the storm to be a longer duration storm. You guys have enough food and supplies to kind of sit through the storm for the next few days?
Yeah, we have tons of food, tons of snacks for the kids, lots of water, so we'll be pretty good. And we do, we're going to just cook up a bunch of food, so we'll have all of that ready to go.
That's great to hear. We love hearing, that optimism feeling, because it can be a little bit of a scary situation. Matt, Julie, do you guys have any questions for Ash in the Bahamas there?
I guess, is this her first hurricane that she's riding out in the Bahamas?
She told me earlier that she has been through Floyd, Jean, and Matthew, the big hurricanes in the past several years that have been through the Bahamas there. So they know what's going on, right? You guys are ready.
Yep, we are troopers. We're going to get through this one also.
Okay, cool. So you guys have that generator going. Again, she said that she's going to kind of cut that generator off when the worst part of the storm makes its way in, which should be, within the next several hours. So I'm going to put up your video again once more, Ash, here. Again, this was taken from 8:30 this morning. She took this on the island. You can see right now the raging seas there, but right now, this was 3 hours ago, so we're talking about conditions even more worse at this point. So kind of, again, just describe the difference between then and now, Ash.
Well, right now, like I said, there's a little bit more rain. The trees are bending down a little bit, so the winds have picked up significantly.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and those winds will probably continue to steadily increase here over the next couple of hours. Do you guys have a view of outside, or are you kind of pretty boarded up in your structure?
No, we do have a view. I can step outside onto the porch and see what's going on, or we can look through the windows.
Right.
We have windows that have slits, so you can look outside, and also have air ventilation.
Gotcha. Well, Matt, Julie?
I think my question is, what has the government of Bahamas said to the residents? Were there evacuation orders, and those who chose to stay? What is the overall plan at this point? I mean, this is a long event.
Yes. Well, they had issued an evacuation for the Keys, but I think the majority of people here on the Keys feel a lot safer on the Key. We do have high ground, so we're pretty confident we will be good. And we do have plans in place. We fire and rescue and the first responders, everyone's still in communication. If something was to happen, we'll contact them. We do have a few foreign doctors on the island that are prepared, that if there's an emergency, they do have their kits, and we can contact them if something was to happen.
Okay. And today, we have had kind of, the storm has been definitely much stronger at 5 a.m. at 150 mile per hour winds. And then hurricane hunters have now found those winds to be up to 180. Does the recent change to Cat 5 status have anyone kind of a little bit more on edge than maybe yesterday, since it's a little bit stronger? Or you guys still feel safe with your preparations and you're just ready to ride it out?
I think we're pretty safe with our preparations. The town area is flooding pretty quickly, so that's an area for concern there. But I think everyone's pretty confident at this moment.
And how high exactly are the islands? Are obviously pretty at sea level there. Is your structure off the ground at all?
Yes, we do build our houses on foundations, so we're pretty high up off the ground. So we're good on that end.
Well, that is great to hear. Again, we're hearing from Ash Gardner right now. She is in the Bahamas, the Abaco Islands right now. She is on Green Turtle Cay, where, the center of the storm is going to make its way through over the next couple of hours and continue to slow down. I really want to thank her for her time. She is, again, about to eat some lunch and prepare and hunker down for the worst part of the storm at this point. She's running on generator, and as soon as that worst part of the storm comes in, she's going to shut everything down. They've got a group of them in their house, and they are ready to ride out the storm. We love to hear that. We really appreciate your time, Ash. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we will talk to you hopefully after the storm as well, and kind of check in with you guys in the next couple of days.
Yes, you can do that.
Excellent. So we'll be hearing from her again. We're going to let her go, and then we're going to kind of get into the rest of the tropic